Okay, we're in Castle Harmondale, and finally the plot is starting to move forward. We're here to talk about Judge Gray's death. Yeah, Ambassador Wright, Ambassador Scale. Ambassador Wright. Oh, greetings, my lords. I'm Ambassador Wright from Brakada. You know, the wizards on Erathia's southern border. You've become very important persons since Judge Grey died in your lands. You must choose another arbiter to help settle the dispute between Erathia and Avlee. Formally invite you to visit Prakada and meet Judge Fairweather, who we strongly recommend for the post. I don't mean to be pushy, but I'm sure you understand your choice will affect future relations between our two governments. Ambassador Scale from Slytherin. A pleasure to meet you, my lords. My name is Ambassador Scale. I represent Deja, the land of the necromancers northwest of Erathia. Now I know what you're thinking. Necromancy? Yuck! Isn't that death magic? Well, it is, but we merely pursue knowledge for its own sake. Rather noble, if you ask me. We're not so bad. You should speak with some of the fellows. They really know how to party. The ambassador forces a smile. Ha ha ha. I invite you to visit Deja. When Judge Grey died, you became the one who must choose his successor. We have someone in mind who will encourage our enemies to bring this terrible war to an end. Yes, I urge you to choose Judge Lean. It would mean so much to us, and we could do so much for you. Think about it, but don't think too long. So, do you want to be a pimp, or do you want to side with Slytherin? That's your choice. We'll side with House Slytherin, just because we want our monk to have a higher ability on disarm traps. That's basically it. And we'll face less. Dark magic users are more attack focused, so it's actually in many ways more enjoyable to fight against light magic users. The nasty side of them is they'll summon a lot of creatures, and it's an equal pain in the ass. And they have a spell that will annoy you to no end, and that is called Dispel Magic. So they'll dispel all your buffs. And if you watch these videos, you know it can take a lot of time to do some buffs. So, and they can be very important to your capabilities. You can guess what happens when you get debuffed constantly. You're going to be
Traveling today?
taking deep sighs. Yeah, Tolarian Forest is fine. We can go straight to
Coach
Deja from
leaves right
there.
away. Need a ride?
We won't wait for the. It's faster in-game time if we wait, but yeah, we'll just travel to Deja on our own. We have the food. We have food for 20 days. The trip will take 5, so it really is nothing to us. But where is the actual meeting? Choose a judge to succeed Judge Grey as arbiter. But I'm not quite sure where the meeting point is. It's not in the pit. That's for certain. It's one of the buildings. Probably where the horse carriage ride leaves you, somewhere in those buildings. What? Hold there, you seem to have forgotten the necromancer tax. This tax of 1,000 gold ensures that the roads stay clear of zombies and cost, and it would be in your best interest to pay. That's a shame. What a coincidence, I think I see some zombies on the roads. Perhaps next time you'll be more inclined to contribute. What? I don't see. Ah! What a coincidence indeed. Yeah. I think this is gonna be
For a more interesting fight.
Too easy. That's too easy.
Bring on a bigger
on
shot.
a lower level. This would
That
be
was too easy.
quite a
Piece of cake!
quite a
Too
fight.
easy.
For us, it's really nothing.
We'll have to come back another time.
Yeah, I can guess. It's probably in the tavern here. That seems like a likely place.
Customers.
Yeah. Yeah, just look at that mustache. That's awesome. Jatzleen, I choose you! A wise decision. You won't regret this, believe me. I knew you were going to make this decision, and my bags are already packed and ready to go. All you need to do now is get me to my new home, and I'll take care of the rest. Oh yeah? That's a building in...
Wanna go for a ride?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
That's a building
It's
in...
closed.
Building in...
Need a ride?
But I'll wait here. It's a building somewhere in the Harvendale map. I believe it's the southeastern corner. Oops, that could have ended badly. We're tired.
Need a ride?
Come on.
Need a ride? We're off.
Yeah, there's a 8-pointed star-shaped building on the eastern side. That's it. Once we complete that, things will change for the worst in some parts, and well, you know what you'll see immediately. Things are done. There's no possible way you can miss the change, and I sort of wish they wouldn't do the change. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Finally we can get things properly started.
Perhaps we should draw the line here.
That certainly doesn't seem fair to me. How about here?
No. Here, I say.
No. The line should be here.
I've never seen so many fresh corpses in my life. If only we could make our enemies fight each other more dastardly. Get up! Follow me!
The user interface color change, I'm not a fan of that. Especially when you played so much with the older one. The color is very neutral and it's pleasing to the eye. Everything is clearly seen in contrast. I dislike this. It's a cool thing, but I also can be a little bit of a pain. There's nothing wrong with the normal color scheme. Okay. You have made the right choice, my lords. The leader of Deja, Archibald Iron Fist, would like to speak with you. From the Deja moors, enter the hall of the pit and make your way to the pit. Archibald awaits you in Castle Gloaming in the pit. Try not to keep him waiting. Your first order of business is to talk to Lord Iron Fist and complete his mission. Once your ability and loyalty are proven, you will be allowed to help in more interesting ways. Yeah, the most important change really is that we can now do the second promotion quest. And we can do... you have 1 extra year, you have 3 extra years. Nothing too crippling. So, back to the city, back to Deja. No, not quite. We'll go to Deja, no doubt, but we'll have to start speaking with people again, because we need the promotions, and you need to get the quest from someone. And they might not be the same person you get the original quests from. Some of them will be, but not all of them. How many classes are there in this? Knight, Cleric, Sorcerer, Druid, Paladin, Thief, Archer, Ranger, Monk. There's at least 9 classes. I know where the priest is. Where is the Paladin? Ah, yeah, I think I know what that is too. They're both in Deja. Archer might be in Avlee. And Monk. I think that's in Deja too. I want to see what happens in our castle, or if anything happens. We need to talk to the butler to see if something has happened. Nothing really, at least not yet. Yeah, nothing yet. But there's still a lot of items, areas we can't access, so something's going to happen at some point. But for now, Deja. We'll get at least 2 of our promotion quests that we really want to do there. Perhaps 3. I do think it's Avlee where we have to go for that. The same guy we got the
Traveling
first
today?
quest.
The coach leaves right away.
Evil druid has to be a warlock. is the R-Suit, yeah, it's not for us. Was there any promotion quest givers here? Yeah, I think there was. Let's talk to him. If I recall correctly, it was the Ranger one. That would make it a bounty hunter or something like that. Yeah. Better a bounty hunter than a plain old hunter, huh? Well, this test is even simpler than the fairy mount idea, and you won't have to think so hard. Ever notice how the town halls are always looking for someone to kill a monster for them? All you have to do is collect 10,000 in bounty from town halls. When you've done that, come back to me and I'll promote you to bounty hunter. Yeah. I think you have to get it within the month, so if we take one here, we have to return here within 8 days to claim the bounty. It might not happen, but we'll at least check what it is. Here's the town hall. Is this the town hall? It's the town hall. Are you the town hall?
The council is in session.
Mountain Troll, 3,800. That would be great, but we have 8 days left, so what? We would need a couple of days to Erathia, a couple of days to Tatalia, a couple of days back, a couple of days. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Let's do a little time. I have to just go to Deja for now. Okay, while we're at it, we have something
Need a ride?
in the histories has happened. I don't want to read it yet. We'll go to Deja and do a few other things, get the promotion quests, and I think before we enter the pit and probably end this video. I don't want to end now. I haven't done that much. A little bit of traveling. I'd like to at least meet Archibald. After that we can read the history. History change. What has happened? I think that's a proper ending. Things have changed and we have made a new ally. It's not going to be a simple thing. Aligned with the necromancers. Yeah, I see the population probably didn't take that too well. Not that I care, not in the least. We have 40 new points. Bodybuilding master. But I'm really interested in visiting that building there. I think that's the Black Knight training or promotion. Villain? No, that's the basically our paladin. Let's get down to business, shall we? I know you are well aware of my standing as the blackest villain in Erathia. It requires effort and drive to prove to be this evil. I hope you have the mettle for it. I would love nothing more than to keep you in my training for years and teach you the finest part of being a villain. Unfortunately, I'm under pressure to spread up your tutelage. To this end, I have a direct way to learn the arts of villainhood. There's a woman, Alice Hargreaves, who is of noble blood and pure character. Capture this woman from her residence in Castle Griffinheart. Return here and imprison her in my tower. Complete this and I shall promote all crusaders in your group to villains and the rest of your group to honorary villains. Yeah, honorary villain, that's a lovely thing. Most courteous girl in the land was Alice Hargreaves. So, go kidnap the prettiest girl you can find and bring it here and you're a villain. What else could it be? How do we become... What do we become? No, there's at least the assassin promotion, but that's a thief, so what's with the monk? Gives monk promotion. And what is that? The moonstone. Yeah, I'm not interested. Sick of all the ingredients. I do need those. I really need them. A lot of ingredients all over the place. Reagents. Quest. Save Draxon. I've recently gained information that the forces of Queen Catherine in Erathia had begun to build a force to attack Deja. Because of the difficult terrain, they have begun to breed and train griffins to assist in their attack. These griffins are being raised in both Erathia and the Prakara Desert. I need you to kill off all the griffins in those two areas, so that the Erathians will be forced to drastically delay their plans of attack. Yeah, kill all the griffins. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink tea with Signet. Assassins. So you wish to become assassin? Very well. I can provide the rogues among you the training necessary, but you must prove both your skill and your loyalty before I will invest time in you. My superiors inform me that a certain Lady Eleanor Carmine's life must end. She used to work for us, but has taken up residence in Celestial Court with our enemies, and is providing them with information damaging to our cause. Silence her, and return with a trinket of hers to prove the job is done. Hey, this is gonna be a nasty one. We basically have to kill someone in the enemy capital. If you have invisibility, I don't think that's a problem, but without that, yeah. Priest of Dark. Priests. Fork gazes coldly at you. Well, it is that you have come to see the wisdom of the path of the dark. Never regret your decision, and never look back. South of Prakada is an island called Evenmorn, and upon that island is the old temple of the sun and the moon. Both are inhabited by the remnants of the two religions, and their once proud churches reduced to two old temples fighting for a small island. The Church of the Moon was the founding religion for our current faith, Path of Darkness. I propose we help them out and tip the balances in favor of the Church of the Moon, using the map that I sent you to find. Convince a sea captain to bring you to the island. There, bring aid and comfort to the Church of the Moon by defiling the altar in the Church of the Sun. This will so weaken the Sun cult that the Church of the Moon will be able to overcome them in battle. Return to me when you have done this. Okay, this is easy, especially since we have killed both factions already. So basically we just have to go to the island and click the altar, and that's probably it. Which is actually just fine with me. Lady Carmine. Want to know about that traitor, Carmine? Well, she used to work for the diplomatic corps until she went soft and signed up with the goody two-shoes wizards. Now she walks the streets of Celeste freely, without a care in the world for the people she left behind. Something bad will happen to her soon. Mark my words. Mr. Expert. Is there anything more here? Yeah, I have no idea what to do with the monk. Not a clue. We have to visit Avonlea very soon. I'm not going to leave the archer unpromoted for a long time. He's the one that's most important to get promoted. After that, probably the priest. The rest are lesser importance, let's put it that way. Yeah, a ton of reagents here, and I don't understand why. Maybe it's that time of the year or something. Or maybe it's because we emptied out a lot of the items here. We were here last time, so the reagents at least got somewhat replenished with other reagents. Or not. Finally, the pit. A frightening spectacle of shadowy claws and twisted demonic figures beckons you inside. You can hear a woman singing in the distance, but can't quite make out the words. Now, this is a very inviting place. I hope that's water and not blood. These should be friendly towards us. Rotten corpse. Queen Harpy. Some gargoyle.
It's rubbish.
That is rubbish. Someone's left money on the floor.
I disarmed it. Move it! This is worthless.
What is that? I don't know. Maybe it's used to call the elevator, no? Obsidian cargo, those are dangerous. There's some items there. And nothing great, so I won't bother with them. Some kind of teleporter. Zombies, Walking Dead.
Oh, what a piece of junk.
I disarmed it.
Yeah, pretty much junk. Enter the pit. Yes.
It's time to kill.
Yeah, and pretty much no. It's an underground city, and there's normal people and Lich King, Lich. They're not that tough, but they have a strong attack. Very dangerous on long range. Necromancers, Queen of the Dead, again others with strong ranged attacks. So if you come here as an enemy, those guys will do a huge ton of damage on you.
It's closed.
Come on.
My armor is tougher.
Yeah, the standard equipment is very tough. Regenerate hit points. What about the special ones? Sustain to all resistances. We on a good helm. Regenerate spell points over time on a good helm. Spell points plus 17 on a good helm. I think we'll buy this helmets both.
You come back again soon.
You get the regenerate spell points and you have a crappy helmet anyway. Yeah. Who gets the resistance ones? Who has a crappy helmet? You have a absolute, so do you. Do you all have crappy helmets? Actually, we'll give it to the cleric because he needs to survive more than anyone else. Warrior mage, congratulations. I do like the inventory color in here. There's something. Actually, this color would have been better in the inventory here. I don't like the black so much.
My armor is tougher.
Yeah.
You come back again soon.
It doesn't really fit here so well. The red would have been better. You'll get used to it. Weapons.
Our weapons are bigger.
Our weapons are bigger. Yeah. You like staff. OMG, finally. Jesus Christ. That was more painful than it needed to be. 4 to 10 points of electrical damage. War Trident. Antique Mighty Halberd. It's better than Trident. At least on the damage, but it doesn't hit so well. 2 to 12 points of fire damage. I don't think I'll buy anything. The ideal crossbow of lightning is a good one though.
Come back soon, bring more gold.
I like that. That's a great shopkeeper. Our weapons are bigger and bring more gold. Very nice. Different kind of a shopkeeper. Yeah. Diesel hustles. What the hell is that? Red skeleton on a fire. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it. The hostels will get people in them later. Not now. Training.
You look like you need a workout.
Yeah, it's Anvil so far is the most expensive place I've seen trading happen. Might as well train while.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, what's this? The Vampire Lounge. Oh god, it's the bar. It's the Arcomage. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Customers? Goblin grub good.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it over with. Char 100, resource 300. Attack, I doubt it'll work. You have too many resources to build up your defenses. So we'll go with we start building our tower. Try to gain more tower resources. We'll use the zoo as we'll attack the dragons. We can delay his tower building a little. Plus 12 tower, 6 damage to all enemies. 6 wall. We'll keep defense as a priority, but we'll attack if we can't do anything else. Plus 15 tower. Plus 3 tower. Plus 2 zoo. 3 tower. We need to attack, otherwise we'll lose the tower battle. Might lose it anyway. And we have no real defense. But neither does he. No one has any defense. 6 wall. Resource ceiling, plus 1 magic, plus 3 tower, plus 3 wall. We are 10 damage. Plus 11 tower. Plus 7 tower. 8 damage, minus 1 enemy quarry. Yeah, no one's getting anything built here. 4 damage, lose 3 gems. Minus 1 all quarries. Minus 1 enemy quarry. Plus 8 wall. Hey, we have a defense finally. Plus 8 tower. All players lose 6 piece. Plus 1 magic. Plus 8 tower. Plus 5 tower. Five damage. Grab 1 damage to enemy tower, play again. Plus 20 tower. All players lose 8 bricks. Plus 1 quarry. Plus 12 wall, finally. Plus 4 wall, plus 1 quarry. 6 wall, 3 tower. And 1 magic. We are very close to winning this. Plus 1 tower, play again. Yeah, this is the end. And save, and the pain is over. We have, we need to mark this as played the pit. Oh, 2 more left. 1 in Celeste and 1 in Beacon. Apparently peasants are immune to fire or lava.
Your gold is safe with us.
Some kind of undead thing carving the table with a dagger. I think we'll withdraw 50,000. Still 100,000 in the bank. Because if we find anything interesting here at any point, it'll cost quite a lot. Ah, ninja. I'm Stefan Sand, master of the aggressive side of the disciplined life. Once I was a monk, now I am something greater. An agent of mine has sent me a message I need deciphered. The cipher relies on knowing which words of which a certain book to match it against. If you wish to become a ninja, this is what you must do. Infiltrate the School of Wizardry and find out what the third word of the famed Scroll of Waves is. Use it to decipher the message. Then do what the message tells you to do. This is the key to enter the Tomb of the Master, yeah. You'll find the tomb in southern Erathia. Stephen hands you a scrap of paper. Here's the anchor. Yeah, I think we'll find. Now I'm pretty certain we've found the Tomb of the Master, but we didn't know how to access it. And the promotion quest for a ninja is to find how to access it and access it. Cipher. Yeah, we need a word. It'll be the word you'll use to decipher it. Basically, what it means is it produces a sequence of numbers based on its position in the alphabet, and then you move those letters according to those numbers. The word will repeat itself, or the sequence of numbers, again and again and again and again. What it will provide is turn those meaningless words into actual words. Ooh. Oh, Half-Guild Vinhak. A leech, yeah. That's a cool thing about sorcerers. They actually do become leeches, so it's not just they will become undead creatures. They have their own oddities. Very high resistances. The leech stares at you before speaking. Who dares disturb me, earthly lords? Your status matters not once death's door has been passed. Leech. Fear not death. I can perform the ritual on any wizard. You need a soul jar. Years ago, the wizard stole a shipment of jars en route to Nigan, to Deja. The jars are very hard to destroy, so they hid them, thinking we would never be able to find them. Fortunately for us, dead men do indeed tell tales, better in fact than living ones. Dead men never forget, never refuse to talk, and never lie. So we found the one who buried the jars and made him die. He was very cooperative after his death and said he hid them somewhere in the walls of Mist for the wizards in Celeste. Retrieve these jars and I will perform the ritual on all wizards among you. The rest may become honorary leeches for what that's worth. Thanks for finding the extra jars for us. Dark Magic Master. Soul jars. The only people in the world who make soul jars are the warlocks in Nigan. It's a secret of their profession, which is strange since they have absolutely no use for them. Still, we are forced to bargain for the jars in order to advance our craft. Of course, we have wrested jars from them from time to time, but then they raise their prices in revenge. Must be our fate to suffer so. Archibald. The Grand Master of Dark Magic can be found in the Necromancer Castle, Castle Gleaming. At times, Archibald has been known to take the journey to Clanker's lab. Yeah, we don't even have the skill. Another empty hostel. Earth Guild, Cyphers. Yeah. Spies bound in places like this, my friends. If you wish your letters and communiques to remain secret, you should use a cipher when you write. There's a book in the castle library that will explain everything, my friends. You've been here. Okay. Okay, there was a... Did I want to buy some item? Did I buy it already? I think I bought it. Yeah. The money we have now is more for... We can learn the dark magic skill, we can buy some spells, train a bit, things like that. It'll be very expensive, very, very, very expensive. Okay. You travel by teleportation. If we go back there, we'll teleport again, but we don't want to teleport where we came from. Black. That's a nice dress you got there. Everything torn to shreds. Power lichers.
I just made something new.
Pure might. Yeah, we'll buy it. We can't produce those ourselves. That's 50 points to someone's might. I think we'll give it to the monk because he doesn't really have anything else to do here but to punch every turn. So it's extra damage for him. Guild of Knights.
Members only.
So what is this? That's an Paramount Guild of Earth.
Welcome to the Earth Guild.
So causes earthquakes on your spare time. Mass distortion. It does percentage damage. Internal damage equal to 25% of the monster's hit point plus another 2% point skill in earth magic. So if you have a high skill in earth magic, you could potentially kill almost any creature or bring it to low health. Death Blossom is you fire a projectile in the air and it fires it in an arc above your target and then it explodes there and strikes the ground. It's a weird spell. Fairly powerful though, but the Meteor Storm and Starburst that air magic has, they're both better in my opinion.
My magic is strong.
Yeah. Crap.
Ah, tightwad.
The nerve!
Tightwad. Doesn't appear to be anything else of interest. I think these are lava pits and this is mainly where you can get out of them. Not a place you should go. There might be something hidden here, but again, I don't think it's worth it to even explore. The chances of it being something useful would be pretty much zero. I have no recollection of what the promotion quest for our archer is, or warrior maid. Absolutely none. I think you'll get promoted to a sniper. So I would guess you'd have to... That's...
Show respect for the elders, visitor.
bounty hunt. This one's bounding is on troglodyte drone. Kill it and return here before the end of the month to collect 900 gold. That's a beautiful reward. Day 13. We could do it, but that reward is pitiful. We're going after a reward, it's not gonna be on a troglodyte. Do we visit this place? Yeah, what was this? Did visit here? Was this no, we didn't.
can fix you.
Temple of Dark. Converse, that means you try to enter it.
Come back soon.
We have no reason to try to do that. Okay, let's go meet Archibald. After that, we'll check out the history a little bit. And I think he will be having a decent selection of quests now that we can start doing. You have to be careful in the Castle Gleaming. It's one of those places, if you go the wrong way, they'll attack you automatically. And I don't think there's a clear indication of where you need to go. So you need to follow instructions if you're given very closely. Who knows why the necromancers felt the need to build a castle deep within the bowels of the earth. Castle Gloaming is ugly, sinister, and very secure.
Do you think it's safe to go?
Don't cause any trouble. So you want to go there. This is just a place you pass by. You go to a boat. And when you touch the rudder, you'll get transported. Halt! You don't have permission to proceed through this area. If you're looking for the throne room, you must go north from the entrance to the main room. Follow the small west passage to the waiting ship. That's us. Use the ship's rudder to maneuver downstream and then exit the ship to proceed in the doorway. Okay, we already did that, but apparently this isn't the way we need to disembark. So it has to be this then.
Do we really need another weak item? Kinda hurt
What
a
does it
little.
even hurt?
Oops.
Kinda hurt a
Oops.
Yeah. Regeneration should be fine. We're not expecting any kind of trouble here. We'll have a lot of time to regenerate. Okay, let's talk to Archibald. Archibald Iron Fist. Archibald smiles and rubs his hands together slowly. Our new allies from Harmondale. Good to meet you in person at last. Want to say right now that you chose the right side. Anyone who has ever dealt with me knows I am a fair man to work for. I reward loyalty well. Stand by me and you will go farther than you ever dreamed. While I'm grateful that you chose us and have completed confidence in your abilities and loyalties, my advisors do not. It's okay because they're here to question my judgment. They believe that you don't have the stomach to work for us and have devised a little test of your determination. I know it's annoying, but until you pass the test, they refuse to have anything to do with you. I'm sure you understand. Dark Magic Grandmaster. Breeding pit. Oh, crap. Yes, the test. It's simple. In the center of the city is a place we call the breeding zone. There's a lot of foul monsters in the pit, and they regenerate constantly. It makes for a good source of slaves, spare parts, and target practice. All of our necromancers are tested there when they want to rise above the level of initiate. I'm sure you'll pass the test. Just jump in the pit and find a way out. Kill anything you want down there. Show no mercy. When you escape, crawl out of the pit and come see me again. If you complete this, I will give you membership in the Dark Guild. If you complete this. Test. Okay. We have 3 pages of quests already. More importantly, let's look at the history note. The last one was war. Yeah. Truce. Or was it truce? I'll read it just in case it wasn't truce. Good news! After some light skirmishes and plenty of spying and maneuvering, both sides of this silly war have decided to call a truce until a suitable arbitrator can be found. My lords have been chosen to select the arbitrator. The future of relations between Erathi and Avli now rests squarely upon my lords, so far capable shoulders. I'm sure their decision will be a wise one. In other developments, ambassadors from Deja, land of the necromancers, and Brakada, land of the wizards, have arrived. They have come to announce their country's recognition of my lords as rightful rulers in Harmondale, and no doubt to secure diplomatic favors. Politics such as they are, both sides test one another. I wouldn't be surprised if one ambassador tried to murder the other in the middle of the night. Everyone is holding their breath. Nothing can happen, it seems, until this decision is made. Okay, peace, humans win. My lord chose Lord Devonshleen as the arbiter of the Treaty of Harmondale. Though he has a reputation as a skillful diplomat, his hands-off style has frequently led to unnecessary conflicts between parties seeking his aid. The May 18th, 1169 negotiation between Queen Catherine of Erathia and King Elric Parson of Avli are a perfect example. Unable to agree to a proper division of land, the negotiations swiftly ended and the war resumed. Many deaths later, the war officially ended with Erathia firmly in control of Harmondale. The elves were none too happy with the results, but there's nothing they can do about it right now. No doubt this incident will be the cause of another war sometime in the future. While Ambassador Scale of Deja seemed pleased with the choice of arbiter, Ambassador Wright was furious. He has issued in the name of his government a warning to my lords never to set foot in Brakada on pain of death. He has, however, indicated a willingness continue the dialogue between our countries. Obviously, he hopes to extract some sort of concessions from us in the future. Nothing really related to our current predicament. I think we saw the pit.
Ow!
But a scratch.
Really game. Fire damage. The breeding pit will be in the top floor.
Get away!
So we'll just return. Once we find it, I think I'll enter. You can kill everything there, but I don't think you can loot. You get any money or I'm not sure about experience. But you just have to get through it somehow. Everything goes there. I am somewhat interested in buying the stronger bow before going there. Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with these. But with weapons you really want damage. Luck, return spell points, that's just fine, but you bought a weapon because you wanted to do damage. And damage bonuses on a weapon are the really good bonuses anyway. So I'll probably exchange one bow for a actual ideal bow that just had damage bonus. I'm not sure what kind though. Fire, probably fire. Who gets you?
Our weapons are bigger.
It's a standard 4 to 10 points of electrical damage. That's just fine.
Come back.
Come back, bring more gold. I think this is a bit. The breeding zone, okay. We'll end this, and the next time we'll get through the breeding zone and see what really the Archibald's faction wants us to do.